Good morning. Welcome to Renaissance Unity. Hey, and it's our last service of the year. What do you know about that? Happy New Year, everyone. I'm Jeannie Webster, and I'll be the song leader today. We have Donna Nowak on piano and Roy King on the drums, Ed Lemmers, and Freddie and Tone Latore on the sound. Jerry Slay is also helping out. A very big welcome to Sandra Bishop, who is she's going to be leading us in a burning bowl ceremony, and so we look forward to that. So let's start together as a congregation. If you are comfortable, stand up and join in our opening song. Choosing love today. I am walking the road of love right now, singing I'm choosing love today. And I'm choosing freedom today. I'm choosing wholeness today. I am walking the road of freedom right now. I'm choosing freedom today. I'm choosing wholeness today. I'm choosing wholeness today. I am walking the road of wholeness right now. I'm choosing wholeness today. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing I'm choosing heaven today.
Well, happy New Year's Eve day morning. It's so good to see all of you here this morning. I'm Reverend David, and I do welcome you here to Renaissance. Here at Renaissance, we like to share that we're a positive, practical, progressive approach to spirituality, and that our teachings are based on the teachings of Jesus and the power of prayer. And we also share that we really realize that there's many teachings that are really helpful in awakening to oneness and awakening to our divinity. So we honor those as well. And so wherever you are at on your spiritual path, we just want you to know that you're welcome here this morning. And so let's just affirm together that most central truth principle that we all know here at Renaissance Unity. So together, there is only one presence and one power in our lives and in the universe, God the good, omnipotence. Let's sing that together.
There is only one presence and one power in our lives and in the universe. God the good, God the good, God the good, omnipotence.
And so let's affirm together. We are a dynamic fellowship centered in the active spiritual practice of love, truth, gratitude, and service to others. Do we have anyone who is here for the first time this morning? Anyone? Well, welcome to everyone here this morning. It's just, again, wonderful to be together with you here as we move into the new year. If you're joining us online and you'd like to receive our newsletter, weekly newsletter, please enter your email address in the comments section. And if you're joining by Facebook, you can enter it in the chat section. And now, join me as we affirm together our mission statement. Together, transforming lives through a consciousness of love. Now just listen and just be together with these words of our vision statement. Our vision is an inclusive world where minds, hearts, and hands are connected in raising the global consciousness of love. So, this morning the flow of service is going to be a little different, so we said, you know what, we want to keep these announcements to a minimum, so I just have 8 of them to cover for you. So I'll zip right through them, okay? So, first is, if you need prayer support, Hank Roth is our chaplain here this morning. He'll be up in a second to share our daily word, but he's here to pray with you together and just affirm the truth of your being or those who you're praying for this morning. Second announcement is Friday on January 5th at 6:30. Patty Tursteniak will lead us in our 2024 goal setting by facilitating a visioning board exercise. All the materials will be provided. Small snacks will be available from 6:30 to 7, and then the vision board creation will occur from 7 to 9. Again, that's Friday, January 5th at 6:30, so that'd be this coming Friday. The third is, today is our final day for the fundraiser, so if you'd love to be a part of that, we invite you to do that this morning. And thank you. Thank you for all those who have responded to this, and thank you for your support through the year. And however that is financially, just your being here with your presence makes a huge difference as well, and we want you to know that. Fourth announcement is Carol Murphy. Carol, is Carol here this morning? Do I see Carol? Yep. There she is, back there. Yeah, Carol is going to lead us in Ho'oponopono. I know that, but you get in front of everybody and try to announce that. So Carol will be leading that class on January 13th at 11 to 1:30, and love offerings will be accepted, and sign up is in the fellowship for all activities. The fifth announcement is the RU's Women's Unity will resume on January 20th from 10 to 11:15, and the theme will be generosity, and led by Sue Thomas, who I know has a passion around that as well. So the sixth announcement is next Sunday, January 7th, volunteers are needed to take down the Christmas decorations. And thank you for everyone who set them up. But see Elaine, we're going to do that immediately following service, coordinate with her, and we'll get that done. And then the seventh announcement is Sunday, January 14th, the Creative Arts Group will meet in the social hall immediately following service. All are welcome, even if you don't have creative capacities to join in the craft making. It'll just be some fun. Of course, you have creative capacities, but some of us are a little more left-brained than others. So at this time, we would like to invite the ushers up for our offering. So, Tone, if we could put that up on the screen, and we'll just all affirm together as we hold our love offering. Divine love through us blesses and multiplies all that we are, all that we have, all that we give, and all that we receive. Freely I give, and freely I receive.
I am blessed. I am blessed. Every day of my life, I am blessed. When I wake up in the morning or lay my head to rest, I am blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed. Every day, every night, I am blessed, 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 blessed. When I wake up in the morning or lay my head to rest, I am blessed. I am blessed.
Good morning, everyone. And Happy New Year. Yeah, everybody be safe tonight, okay? Please. All right, but have fun. Let us move our attention to the prayer box on the table by the Christ candle. It's right over there. We affirm that every request will find its answer in perfect order. These prayers are sent to the Unity Prayer Ministry every month, where they are prayed over for 30 days. We are grateful, and we know that all is well. Today's daily words: let go and let God. With a grateful heart, I bid the year farewell. As the year draws to a close, I reflect upon the joyful times as well as the lower points of the past several months. In a prayerful moment of contemplation, I feel gratitude as I accept all of it. I may have laughed and cried, celebrated and grieved, but I made it through. As days turned into weeks and weeks into months, I have met the year's events with faith and have grown resilient. Now it's time for me to let it all go as I prepare to begin again. I take the lessons of the last 12 months, their joys and sorrows, and prepare myself for the new year. I let go and I let God as I spiritually surrender my hopes and dreams and even my fears. I'm divinely guided and infinitely blessed. I step boldly and bravely into a year that is mine to live to the fullest. And from scriptures, offer right sacrifices and put your trust in the Lord. Psalms 4:5.
And now Sandra Bishop. Welcome.
Thank you. Good morning, or afternoon, good morning. It's still morning. Woo! Yes, it's afternoon someplace. I am so excited to talk to you guys on this final day of the year. There is so much for us to celebrate and so much to think about. I don't know about y'all, but 2023 was good for me. How about y'all? Yes? Can we get some applause for 2023? Woo! I don't know. It's like so much has happened over this last year. I mean, look, Reverend Hank said, "Ooh, like I look brand new." Everything is changing. Everything has looked up. And so a lot of times we get stuck on the things that we see that other people tell us is wrong or has gone wrong. And sure enough, there are some people around the world that are experiencing hardship. I will tell you all, not to be a Debbie Downer or anything, but you know, the month of November, both my parents died during the month of November. And then I had a nephew that passed. The holiday season has been one that has been fraught with stuff. I get it. There is so much about our lives that we kind of maneuver through. But the thing about it is to recognize that, as the Course in Miracles would tell us, what could you not accept if everything that, whatever happened to you, what could you not accept if you knew that everything was planned by one who loved you absolutely? It's all planned by one that loves you absolutely. And we want to judge it. There's a part of us that gets caught up in the judgment about it. Like how is this for my good? But the thing about it is that when we get into a place of trust, we stop looking at it, and I'll tell you how I am. We stop looking at it by our own estimation of it, because our thinking, we got stinking thinking. Our thinking could be wrong, right? We can see the very thing that we think or we're judging as wrong as something that somehow, if it was only different, if we could only change it. But life is being life. Life be lifing, as my friend says. And so when I think about it from that standpoint of view, there are some things that I could not experience if I'm hanging on to the past. Now, y'all know I'm a newly certified yoga teacher. I'm so excited about that. Thank you, thank you. And so one of the things we're always doing is, I will tell you, I keep saying this over and over again, that I understand movement as prayer now. And so one of the things that we're always doing, or I'm always doing, is telling people what to do with their bodies, right? This is the somatic piece. And so I find as I look over my shoulder, I'm looking at the things that are behind me. Sometimes we get stuck looking over our shoulder or in the rearview mirror. Sometimes our mind plays a trick on us by bringing up things that are dead and gone, old and decayed. Did anybody get a chance to throw anything out before today? Yes? Good, good, good. Give yourselves a hand for that. You know, and sometimes we need to purge not only the things that are in our life, the stuff, but sometimes it's the mental thoughts too that we need to get rid of. And so when I look back, I can think of so many things. Oh, I love, Barbara Streisand sung that song, Memories, right? The memories that keep kind of coming up for us, and we keep looking at things, and we think about I don't know about y'all, but sometimes it's like in our heyday, or when we were younger, or something else, when so-and-so was alive, or when something else happened. We're looking back at the past, thinking that we want our present to be like the past, but that is not to be. This thing called life is about the forward motion. That's why our eyes are on the front of our bodies, right? That's why we're looking forth and not necessarily looking back. And so when we stop and learn how to appreciate what is behind us, right? I mean, for me, that's one of the things that I have to always do is I give thanks. Now, I got to tell y'all, because I don't know. I don't always try to be funny, but it's not necessarily something that I think is my thing. But sometimes I look at life like a surfer might. I've never been on a surfboard. But a surfer might look out at the water and think to himself, like, let me go and ride that wave. You run out there, get out there, maybe you wait on the wave, right? The wave comes and the wave picks you up and it carries you, it carries you, it carries you, and then it's over, right? Do you get up and curse the wave because it's over? Or do you just appreciate it because you were able to ride that wave and then go out and find the next one? Appreciate it, right? And so if that's the case, why can't we look at everything like that? I appreciated that last boyfriend I had. I appreciate that last job I had. I appreciated what giving up dairy has taught me. I appreciate all the things that have gone. I appreciate my parents. What do you appreciate? And stop looking at it as if it has to stay the same and be the same. I don't know about you, but so many of us hang on to what was instead of accepting what is. And I will tell you, death and decay is not for today. Jesus even said, let the dead bury the dead. God is not a God of the dead, but of the living, and all live unto God. And so if you're thinking about this moment, what is before you? What is it that you have to look forward to instead of being caught up in the past? I don't know, but sometimes when we sit and we reflect about the things that we're hanging on to, are you hanging on to your youth? The person you used to be? The body you used to have? The job? The relationship? The esteem? Some of us wake up and on Christmas morning and think about the noises that used to be in the house, the happy faces, and we get all worked up because it's different now. Wonder if we just learned how to be good in the present moment. What are you hanging on to? What keeps replaying in your mind? This week I've been on this idea about those ant thoughts. You know what ant thoughts are? The automatic negative thoughts. Thank you so much, David. It's things that keep replaying over and over in your mind. And at a certain point, we've got to figure out that those thoughts are not dominating you, right? Because if you can recognize that you are the person, the observer of those thoughts, then what you can do is you can say, oh, I can change those thoughts. I often talk about it, and I didn't mean to talk about all of this, but for some reason it's coming up and it's coming out. It's all good. Did any of y'all watch the Flintstones like I did? I came up on the Flintstones, right? And there was episodes, not just with Kazoo, but there was episodes where he would have a devil on one shoulder and an angel on the other, right? And so he's in the middle. Now, we sometimes get caught up in listening to the negativity, right? Is she staring at me? Does she know? You know, we get caught up in the automatic negative thinking that keeps coming up in our minds. Now there's the other guy on the other shoulder, and we don't necessarily listen to him quite as much. He's saying, yes, you can do this, right? Life is good, it's encouraging you. And so in the middle, though, is Fred. And Fred is that consciousness that is you, so to speak, and you get to make the choices. You can pop this one and pop that one. It's still your consciousness. You get to choose where you place your attention. And so if we're always placing our attention on what was, what's in the past, all of those things, the time, I can tell y'all about stuff. But the wonderful thing about me is that I recognize the blessings even in those times that were difficult. I recognize and appreciate the blessings and wouldn't trade them. But we have to recognize that there is a power within us that is us. At the core of our being, there is only one power, one presence, and we are all using it. We get to differentiate that power in our lives. So what we focus on grows. We know that, right? Where your attention goes, energy flows. We know that, right? What you resist persists. We know the statements. We know all of those things. But unless we actively make a choice to change our minds, and that's why we do affirmations here, right? So we're no longer looking at what's wrong. We're looking at what's right and speaking to what's right. And so when we learn how to do that over and over again consistently, then we begin to walk different, act different, speak different. So when you think about yourself not as the person, just as the person that you are now, but all the way back, there is the echo from the very beginning when we all said, let there be together. At your core, you are God. At your core, when you speak your word is creative. It makes things happen. We have to know that and then walk in that. Because the moment we change our mind and we start thinking about the negativity and thinking about all those other things, the moment we do that, that creates too. So I want you to, this is where we get to choose what we're taking forward. If we think about this new year as a threshold that we pass through, right? It's our symbolic way of saying what we take forward into this new space. We also get to choose what we're leaving behind. So I don't know if you've been having this conversation in your mind as I've been talking, but I assume that you have. Because what these things do is they bring up. It's like we stir up a pot. All the stuff that was down at the bottom, we stir it up and it starts to float up to the top. This is where we begin to think about what it is that has occupied our minds, our thinking, that may not serve us going forward. This is where we get to have a chance to write it down so that we can release it. So you guys received in your little envelope a little piece of paper. I got mine. It just looks like a little sheet. So this is not something that you're going to write a whole bunch of stuff on. So what we're going to do is just kind of go into a little space, a meditative space. You're all ready, huh? We're going to release and let go of the things that we no longer want or desire in our life. So I'm inviting you to pull out your sheet of paper, and I want you to write down what it is that you are letting go, what you are leaving behind in 2023. And once we've written these down, we are going to let them go into our fiery flame of a burning bowl. So you can let's have a little bit of music. Hey, and if anybody did not receive one of these little sheets, please let me know. Raise your hand, and somebody can bring you a little sheet. No more strife with my faith. I see the light. I am free in the spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I'm letting go of lack and limitation. Fear, resentment, jealousy. I don't have those now, but forgive yourself. Is there something you're holding on to? Expectations about something. What is it that you're releasing? Grief? Disappointment? A certain mindset? Whatever it is, put it down on that sheet. That person that you've been holding something against, let that go. Put down love. Got an addiction? Put that down. Sickness, something in your bones, in your body, put that down. Anxiety, conflict, Whenever you're ready, you can come up here and drop it into the flame. Don't stick your hand in, but just drop it into the flame. Here we go. There we go. There we go. No hands in there, please. Just, yep, drop it. Thank you. Just drop it. Let it go. Amen, amen. It is gone. Amen. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more. Here, stand right here by the side. Somebody else's will light that back up. Just drop it. Just drop it. Just drop it. Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop. Let go.
Just drop it.
Let go. There it is. Just, there you go. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you. It's open wide. That's better. There we go. No more strife with my baby. It's gone, y'all. Yes. In the Spirit, yes, I'm only here for God. I release. Let go. Thank you. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. It'll catch. It'll catch. It'll catch. Yep. Give it. Let me have that. There we go. Yes, I'm only for God. Hey, David.
How you doing?
I'm fabulous. I don't know how to. This is child-proof. Thank you. Miss Dorelia. Let's release and let go. There we go. Yes, release it and let it go. Yep, there you go. You don't have to light all of them. Thank you. That's good. It's good. It's good. Thank you. Yay! Oh my goodness. Just let it go, let it go. And once we let it go, it is done. Done, done, done. Don't pick it up again. Right? It is done. So now what I'm going to invite you to do next is you also received a little card. And we're looking forward into the new year. And so on this little card, I want you to write a simple letter to yourself. What we're going to do is we are going to mail these back to you come June. So whatever little ideas, goals, desires, things that you want to manifest, write it on this card. And I want you to address the card on the front, right? And seal that in there, because our wonderful Vivian will turn around and drop this in the mail. Nobody is going to read it. Nobody is going to know. This is your letter to yourself. Dear self.
You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God.
I ended my letter with, I have faith in me. Right? I've got faith. Look, that I'll be published this year. Right? I don't know what all yours says, but speak your word over yourself, over your life. Make sure you have put your address and your name and everything on here so that it can come back to you. And I will tell y'all, sometimes I dread this coming in the mail if I haven't done the work. So I got work to do before that halfway point. But this will keep us on track, won't it? I hope you got something down. When we stop dreaming, when we stop desiring, that's something, right? Here we go, I'm tearing off this. And I'm dropping it, I'm giving it to my, thank you. What a wonderful way to end our year. This is all about you. It's all about your dedication to yourself, to your dream. And I'm claiming it. For those of you online, I hope that you have written something to yourself and that you trust yourself enough to speak your word and to keep your word to you. You could send in your envelope inside of an envelope here to the church, or you could do it yourself. And you guys, this is the last day of the year, and so although I wasn't said to do this, today you can do any final giving, last year, end of year giving to this church here, right? If you set a goal for yourself, if you know what you wanted to do this year, donate, right? It is deeply appreciated right here. Where you get your food, where you get your blessings. Whatever it is, whatever your hopes and desires, I'm in agreement with you. I stand in agreement with you. And my words don't return unto me void. So I bless you and I thank you. Thank you, thank you. And as we go forth, we claim it as done. Whatever it is that you are desiring, it is done. It is done. And so with that, I am going to step aside as we blow out these candles and turn it over to Jeannie.
Thank you, Sandra. What a beautiful way to slip into the new year together. And so I have a song, it's a love song to my friends. My dear companions, it's so good to know you, for strength of your hand that's so loving and giving, and a happy new year with love overflowing and joy in our hearts for the blessed new year. Raise your glass and we'll have good cheer for all of us who are gathered here, and a happy new year to all that is living, to all that is gentle and kind and forgiving. Raise your glass. Oh, no. Wait. Hold off, guys. What's this with pantomiming raising a glass? I'm going to manifest from the universe. I want a real glass. And so the universe provides. Thank you. In fact, let's everybody be raising a glass together. Heck with doing this song all by myself. We're going to raise our glasses together. So here's how it goes. Hey, by the way, this is non-alcoholic. If you're wondering, this is like that sparkling grape juice. So no worries, and you can drive home safely. So let's start at the top. What do you say? And when I say raise your glass, we all raise our glass together. But at the end of the song, we'll toast Happy New Year together. But wait for the cue. This will be fun. My dear companions, it's so good to know you, for strength of your hand that's so loving and giving, and a happy new year with love overflowing and joy in our hearts for the blessed new year. Raise your glass and we'll have good cheer for all of us who are gathered here, and a happy new year to all that is living, to all that is gentle and kind and forgiving. Raise your glass and we'll have good cheer. My dear companions, a happy new year. Everybody, Happy New Year! Oh, how good to be all together. And so today we're also going to do something. Oh, I forgot to toast.
We're good.
And so instead of our usual let there be peace on earth, how appropriate to end with Auld Lang Syne together. So if you feel comfortable, stand up. And again, we'll toast together with the prayer of protection following that. Should all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and the days of Auld Lang Syne? For Auld Lang Syne, my dear, for Auld Lang Syne, we'll drink a cup of kindness yet for sake of Auld Lang Syne. Happy New Year. And now for the prayer of protection. Everybody's so excited. Let us say the prayer of protection together. The love of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Amen.